So, what can a Navy SEAL team leader and a guy with a master's in global leadership teach you about the team first mentality? Turns out it's a lot. So, today's chapter highlight for the upcoming book, Two Types of People in This World, coming out this summer, is with Jason Kuhn. Jason, as I mentioned, is a former Navy SEAL. He was a team leader and sniper, a good friend of mine. He's actually a former teammate. I shared a recent highlight with Jill Blashik-Strahan, who was our host mom. For that summer we played together in Minnesota. Today I've got Jason, and the things that he talked about were the team fit first mentality, and he talked about the two motivators that we have when we're making decisions, and that's service or status. So let's cut to Jason and hear from him directly.
We have one of two motivations. Life itself is a competitive environment, the competition of life, and within that we are on a spectrum, or we battle one of two motivations: service or status. And that's how I kind of separate the two motivators, right? Service or status. And status drives failure when that's our primary motivation. And the reason why is, and when I say status, what I'm talking about is, I want to be a big deal and receive praise from others, accolades, titles, and that's my motivating factor. Now that's different from goal setting. We should have goals that we want to achieve. I want to be, manager of the month. I want to be all conference, all USA, best player that ever played, all of those things. We should absolutely have goals and benchmarks that we want to achieve. But when that's our motivating primary purpose that is driving us into the fight, it creates failure. And the reason why is because for me to be a big deal, I'm dependent on other people thinking I'm a big deal. Right. And I can't control what anybody thinks about me. So if my self-worth is attached to something that I can't control and can constantly change, or not attached to, but dependent on something that I can't control and can constantly change, that's where pressure is created. Right. Once it didn't exist and now it does. And pressure evolves into stress. And stress is not conducive to high performance. For me to be a high performer, I need to be able to be relaxed but focused with a controlled aggression.
I posted that last video with Jill. A lot of the guys that were involved in that team had some pretty colorful commentary about our time up there, so I'm sure they're going to like this one as well. Jason, buddy, thank you so much for participating in this project. Just a wonderful chapter. I can't wait for everyone to read just incredible stories from you and your time in the teams and just in life. So everyone stay tuned. Got more coming up.